Ah, you had the Gambit stack. Kill my negative powers. I don't care. If you kill my entire board, I still win because you have been buried. This is better for me. You have made things better for me. Welcome back, my friends. Another deck guide for you here in Marvel Snap. Today, revisiting an old classic, our Hazmat deck. I feel like I'm the only one who plays Hazmat on the ladder, and I really wonder why, because this has been a mainstay for me. It's always performed very well for me, and as of the new update, we have new Spider-Woman here, buffed up to a 5/7, still with the same ability, decreasing the power of the opposing cards by 1, but the main thing that we are keying off of here is that Odin has been changed in regards to his interaction with Wong. It is now multiplicative. So let's run through a scenario here. We play Wong on 4. Then we play White Tiger on 5. White Tiger activates twice because Wong is doubling her. On the old patch, if we played Odin to the same location, we would get 2 more activations of White Tiger because, as the game was reading it, Odin was getting activated twice because of Wong. But it stopped there. On the new patch, if we play Odin on this stack, White Tiger activates 4 times because Odin is activating twice from Wong, but every time Odin, reactivates White Tiger, she doubles because of Wong. It's insane, and it goes absolutely bonkers when you add Mystique into the mix. So our perfect high roll is to be able to play Wong on 4, then Mystique Hazmat on 5. Hazmat will activate 4 times, Odin on top of that stack, and then we pop off and Hazmat activates 16 more times, burying the opponent into negative powers, and we'll be able to win because Hazmat is not decreasing her own power, Colossus is fine, and we have a number of other mechanics such as Viper, Green Goblin, and Black Widow to make sure that the opponent has more card bodies on their side of the board than we do, and at the point where you've decreased the card body by 20 points, I don't care what they're playing, we're winning. Now, I will say that it is fair to try and add in Ironheart to this list. I would honestly probably substitute away Hobgoblin to be able to get it in, because I'm running Hobgoblin to really lean into Hazmat. I see that as the identity of the deck. I really love it, so I'm going to leave it in for now. But if you want to try and improve the deck and make it a little more consistent, a little more competitive, the Ironheart is probably the way. Hobgoblin is expensive enough that he doesn't really fit into the late game combos to empower the Hazmat. He works some of the time, and I have had some big wins with him. But I've also been absolutely stomped by people who are running the Wong Mystique Ironheart combo, and it can pop off as well. Let's dive into battle and see what we are able to do. We had some great performances with this on stream. If you want to subscribe to the channel, then you'll be able to be notified when we go live. We go live right here on YouTube. You can join in, do some deck building with us, hang out as we test things out. It's always a great time. And also, we've got the deck list posted up above. Always willing to talk deck substitutions in the comments down below. I read all the comments. Love hearing what you guys think of the decks, what you guys think of the gameplay, what you guys are trying to accomplish with your decks and at the present state of your collections. If you are a newer player, then by all means let me know. If you enjoy the content, I can make more things geared toward the Pool 1, Pool 2 card decks. Right now my collection is my collection level is 2,500, so we're nearing completion, and it's very exciting. Space Throne, please give me Green Goblin. Well, Hobgoblin is a winner anyway. That is if the opponent really stalls out on playing to Space Throne. Hobgoblin is a little dangerous. On turn 5, they might be looking, with Agent 13 and Collector, they're playing some kind of Moon Girl Devil Dino deck with the new Devil Dino, buffed up to a 5/3. We've both cut ourselves off from the super flow. Well, it happens. It does happen sometimes. Let's play, we swap the position of each location. I don't like that. Not very much. So, I should play to Space Throne now. And I should probably play Demon over here to be able to hold the advantage. Because if Space Throne moves, it will allow more cards only in the situation where the location has been moved. It's not like it's going to kick a card out that has already been played to the spot. If it moves to the left and they pick up this +5, that might be a little hard for us to combat. So I mean, right now I can toss over the Green Goblin. That seems to be our best play. And then towards the end here, we are going to have a white tiger plus hopefully an Odin. We'll see what we're able to pick up. What has the opponent been working on? Sentinel, Agent 13. It has to be, I mean, Devil Dinosaur is now a 5 cost, so you have to wait longer to get him out. I was kind of wondering if we were going to see him this turn, but that's just my my experience from all the previous patches. I have been a noted Devil Dinosaur enjoyer for a long time. And honestly, I think that he still works. I do think he still works. White Queen gives them either White Tiger or Hobgoblin. We don't know which. Space Throne, we are now winning. There's no way that they're getting an additional 8 points on the Collector. No way. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. There we go. Clever control elements. Even if we don't hit our combos, we're able to come through. The Hood Viper combo is nasty. Green Goblin can throw your opponent off as well. And we had plenty left in the tank to be able to take it all the way home. If you guys are enjoying the Snap content, then a like on the video. That's what helps promote the video to the rest of the community here. Gives us the energy that we feed on as we rush toward the full release. I'm super excited. Can you guys tell? Can you guys tell that I'm super excited? Thinking about the deck critically here, I think that Beast is the next evolution. It's just a matter of finding the right position for Beast to play in. Who does he replace? Because Beast is another way that we can get reactivations of on-reveal abilities, especially on cheap cards, because it's early mid-game timing that you would want to play Beast. So we have Hood, Black Widow, Hazmat. All of these are great candidates to be targeted by Beast. Beast can also help us pick cards up off the board that we would like to avoid being hit by a Hazmat debuff. So I think there is certainly something there. Let's go with Wong. Oh, we hit. Oh, we hit. Nah, they also have Wong. Intriguing. What are you going to be able to accomplish, my friend? Do you realize what's about to happen to you? We have snapped. Oh, it's so good. Please stay in the game. Let me show exactly what can happen. What are they looking for with their Wong? Most likely, when I see an opponent playing Wong, I see the opponent look to build the Ironheart stack. They try and cheat out Onslaught and then play Wong, Mystique, Ironheart, and they get this eternal string of buffs out of the Ironheart. Is their eternal string of buffs going to be better than our eternal string of debuffs? Because they don't have the Onslaught, it actually might be. So it's -6 to 0, we're winning New York. -6 to -2, we're winning Monster Metropolis, with the biggest card being Hazmat herself at 1 power. And at 0 to 3, we're winning the negative zone. Oh, man. And final turn. What do they have? They stacked up on New York. They're trying to capitalize on the Wong Mystique. With the Psylocke, they were able to go up to a 4 cost and a 3 cost together here. So it has to be Ironheart, is what I assume. What would be the 4 cost? What's a 4 cost on reveal that you would want to trigger over repeatedly? I'm not even thinking of what that could be. Someone in the comments. You can always, of course, just watch to the end and then post in the comments and look like a genius, but who's gonna know? Ah, you had the Gambit stack. Kill my negative powers. I don't care. If you kill my entire board, I still win, because you have been buried. This is better for me. You have made things better for me. Now can Ironheart dig them out? Gonna have to do a lot of digging. You only get the 4 activations. I give the opponent the thumbs up. Or the fist bump. Come on, man. You saw that I'd played Hazmat by the time you played the Gambit. You had to know that was going to improve the game for me. What I really love about this deck is that it plays, when you get the high roll, it looks like it's a meme deck that was only looking for that high roll and it falls apart otherwise. It's not. I think this is legitimately a competitive deck. It loses very hard to self-destruction. That's the counter matchup, but self-destruction has been falling out of favor a little bit now. It does very well up against Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative trying to use Iron Man to double their forces at a location. Well, if that location is at -20, playing an Iron Man is not going to redeem it. Not in the slightest. And I'm very sad that Cloning Vats flipped now. I love being able to play Demon to Cloning Vats and get, 6 demons on board. The more times I can pay 1 energy to get 6 power, the more likely I am to win. We'll send Green Goblin on over. They play Wave. I don't know. We've played Wave. You're gonna then be able to clone something. You also have cloned Wave. You can just keep on playing Wave over and over again. I kind of want to play Wong anyway, even though I'm not saving any energy. Is that crazy? But he's just the foundation of all of our combos. You play the Hulk. Okay, fair enough. Now, we play White Tiger. And this is going to be a White Tiger game. The deck, based on what you draw, is either a Hazmat game or a White Tiger game. You don't want to play both because White Tiger, spamming out the extra bodies, has the anti-synergy with Hazmat. But even though that has anti-synergy, I've never found it to really slow the deck down. I don't know, you just decide to go one way or the other, and then the combo still plays out fairly well. Wave again, sure. You're just trying to keep, the thing is here, to my opponent, I'm just playing on curve. I don't necessarily, you hit me with the big spider bite. Sure, but we're into the final round, unless you have magic in there as well. Let's think about this. If they have magic, we did snap, right? Yes. If they have magic, we don't care, do we? We're ahead at all the locations. We're spamming out more Tiger Spirits. If they take it to another turn, we'll be able to play Spider Woman for a fairly big swing, honestly. They probably want to move something out of Cloning Vats to get a larger card there now, but I don't know. What's the game plan? Do they have a Ronin? No? So there's 2 off of the first Odin. Odin goes again. White Tiger goes twice again. The armies of the Spirit Tigers are with us. No. Did you think the Green Goblin was going to come back? I sure hope you didn't. I sure hope you weren't banking on me leaving an opening for you. It's only a 6-point swing anyway, though. Man. It's beautiful. All the White Tigers. We need to foil you. That's what we need. We need the foiled Tiger Spirits. We're good for one more here, and I'm really happy seeing Wong Odin together. Now we just need to figure out what is going to be the delicious filling of the Wong Odin sandwich. Hood? It could be Hood. No, it's not the Hood. But still, we get some early tempo. Hood spawning Demon. Colossus goes out. Thankfully, Hood didn't get tagged by the Wakandan Embassy in case we get Viper to send it on over. Honestly, because we have Viper, we want the Hood to stay negative. There could be another argument against bringing in Ironheart. I don't know. I still think that Ironheart and Beast are potential ways to be able to improve the deck. Let's throw out the Colossus. And then send a Green Goblin across. Play Wong. It's all coming together. The hilarious thing is, we could end up just playing on curve to be able, and then never play Demon. If we get White Tiger. Or if we get Spider Woman, would she ever influence this? I don't think so. Now, this is demonstrating the Noir cards are available to the masses. Hurry. Go out. Infinite split your cards. Collect your own today. Maybe I should have played Demon instead of Green Goblin if we were thinking that we're just playing on curve and we're never getting to play the Demon anyway. It clogs up part of their board, which I do like. It makes it easier to be able to work in Hazmat. If we get a Hazmat, do we play her? We might. It depends on how much tempo our opponent builds here. Angela Bishop tells me that they're into the game of building some tempo. The gold-foiled Bishop and a Noir Angela. The Noir card looks a lot better with the sparkles. I never thought that as a grown man I would be saying it looks better because of sparkles, but here we are. They've got the Mr. Fantastic. Why? Why are you playing Mr. Fantastic? Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon, I understand. He's cheap, he's high tempo. Mr. Fantastic? Especially playing him to Hell's Kitchen rather than to Kunlun. I don't like it. White Tiger me? It's just gonna be another Tiger Army game, which I'm totally fine with. We hit it with a 10 strength Odin at the end. Tiger spirits everywhere. It plays out about perfect. Ah, so we've got a couple ongoing pieces here. Why are you playing Angela and Bishop if your whole deal is ongoing effects? I assume that you want to be able to play down Onslaught now to get even more out of Blue Marvel, but maybe I am mistaken. How do you plan on fighting an army of 6 Tiger spirits, led by the Odin, King of Asgard? 5 cards in hand. Do they play Magic? If they play Magic, I don't have a great final play. I'm gonna clog the board with Tiger Spirits, and then we could play the Demon. We could play the Demon, but I don't think they have Magic. They do have a lot of little body spam. That's good for the Blue Marvel. Do you play Blue Marvel and then you play Mystique? Mystique copies Blue Marvel, and then you get a number of tokens. I'm piecing. I already have the next deck in mind. It's Mysterio, and so you didn't play Mystique. I feel like you would have wanted to play Mystique to copy. I mean, obviously you might not have had it, but you could play Mysterio. It's Shang-Chi. That does kill the Odin. I mean, that's a bit of a lucky shot, honestly. And we fully dominate every other region here. But now my opponent's deck is already giving me ideas for what's coming up next for us. Here is the deck list in all of its glory. I never get tired of this one, and the new update of Odin and Wong is insane. I already thought that Wong was on the edge of needing to be nerfed, and now that the interaction with the most natural synergistic card with Wong has been improved, it's incredible. Play it while you can. I feel like it might get changed. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.